Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you take a basic little piano piece and arrange it for a string section. So let's dive into Cubase and have a little look at what we've got. Okay, so here's a little piano piece. Nothing exciting, just very basic, over two chords, B minor and E major. Okay, so how do we get it from that to this? Very simple to do. So first off, I'm going to delete all of this and just start from scratch. Right, so I'll start with the bass, and what I'll do is I'm going to copy all of this piano piece. I'm going to select bass long and paste all of that MIDI information into the bass long. Now we don't want the bass to play all of this, that would be ridiculous. Obviously these higher notes aren't in the range of the bass, so we're just going to get rid of all of them, delete. And typically the bass would play the root notes of the chord, which in this case is B and E. Keep the B as the root note and keep the E. Get rid of them, get rid of that, rid of that. There we go. That's the root notes of our chords. B and E. However, that is a little bit too high, I would say anyway. So we'll select all of them and just bring all that down one octave. So let's grab this B and it brings the whole thing down. Now we've got our bass part sorted. That's a bit better. Right, bass is done. So next, cello. Do the exact same thing. Copy and paste the whole thing into the cello. Again, for this, we'll just get rid of all the melody. Now we need to make a wee decision here. We could double what the bass is doing on the cello by keeping the B and the E. However, just to make it a little bit different, I'm going to just play the fifth note, which for the B minor is F sharp, and for the E major is B. So we'll get rid of all of them. And this also gives a little bit of variation and not movement as such, but because the double bass is moving from the B to the E, so it's ascending, but the cello is descending. So it just gives a little bit more flavour, if you like. Just so I'm not playing exactly the same thing. Right, cello done. So viola, I think we'll copy and paste that in there. Get rid of the melody. Oh, we missed one. And this time we'll let the viola play the third of the chord. So we'll get rid of B and F sharp. And then the third of that, of the E major, is G sharp. So get rid of the... So D and G sharp, that's all we need. There we go. Viola's done. Simple. Simple as that. Now, violins 2 and 1. This is where the melody is going to be played. So again, we'll copy all of that in there and get rid of all the chords. Goodbye. There we go. Simple as that. For violin 1 though, we're going to make a little change. Do the same thing, copy it all in, but one little change we're going to do, we're going to select all of the melody and we're going to move it all up 1 octave. So the first note's D, so move everything up to the D. And let's have a listen to the whole thing, see how it sounds. There we go, simple as that. Now, it doesn't sound absolutely amazing. I would prefer the violins to be maybe using a different articulation, like legato for instance, but for this template that I'm using is the Discover version of BBC Symphony Orchestra. I do have the core version. In fact, you know what, let's just switch that to the core version and then change the... oh, what's going on here? Let's change it to a legato, just to see how different it sounds. Bit better, bit smoother transitions between the notes. This template is actually for BBC Symphony Orchestra. You've got the whole thing all loaded up in this template. I did a little video a while back of a little walkthrough of this template, as well as ones for FL Studio, Ableton and Pro Tools. I'll leave a little link up here if you want to go and have a look at that. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, we could do more with this and maybe change some articulations. We could move some notes around, maybe have the cello play the third and the viola play the fifth, maybe have violin 2 playing the fifth or the first to double with what the bass is doing, have the viola play the melody. There's lots and lots of different options, but this is basically how you get started with breaking out a piece of music and arranging it for a section of the orchestra. So I hope you found this useful, folks, and it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, then feel free to leave a comment. And like I said earlier on, I've left a link to the video about this template. If you would like it, you can get in contact with me. There's details of that in the video if you would like one of these templates. So until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers, bye bye.